This is Steve from Boxing UK in association with Supreme CBD. Jazza Dickens, I never know what to expect when I interview you, mate. How are you?
More like Steve yourself. You good?
I'm all right, fella. First question I have to ask you, Jazza. Have you invited any more members of the media to spar you?
No, not recently. Not after you took me up on the offer. I don't know I was going to take me up on the offer, and when you did, I thought, oh, I'll have to back off a little bit on that one in case someone actually does take me up.
Good man. I can see you in Dubai, Jazza. You defending your IBO featherweight world title on Saturday.
Yeah.
What can you tell us?
Yeah, fighting this Saturday. Been out here. I think it's been about 3 or 4 days here now. Just getting acclimatized to the heat, but you can't, Steve. That's not real. I get out there a little bit early. It's only 12 hours sparring back home, 10 days out, which is normally what you normally do. And to come out here acclimatized, but fucking hell, wow, the heat's just unbelievable, isn't it? Even the people here, they won't even go out. No one's out in the day, so yeah, I've been doing a little bit of running and stuff like that to get used to it out here and just taking over. It's fight week now. There's nothing more to do, so just biding me time really. Now, as I said there, I'm in the coffee shop watching in the Costa watching the penguins in the mall.
You were just showing us off camera there. That's mental.
Can I show you? Can I flip it around and show you?
Aye, go for it.
Yeah.
Look at that, man.
Right, that's it. You've seen enough now, that's it.
Jazzy, you're fighting Hector Andre Souza. What do you know about him?
I know he's a good fighter. Yeah, he's a good fighter, Steve. He's probably not known where we're from, but he's a good fighter. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been approved by the IBO. So it's genuine challenge, and I'm looking forward to it. I believe I've got what it takes to beat him, as I always do. And I've taken my eyes for him. Couldn't just put no more into this camp. So yeah, I'm feeling good. I'll be the best version of myself.
Good man. How important is this one, Jazza? Because earlier in the year, and we'll talk about it later, you were on the cusp of some pretty big domestic fights. I would assume they're still in the offering if you can get through this.
Yeah, I think every fight's important, isn't it? Especially where I am at right now. If you were to lose the IBO, where does that put you? You know what I mean? Because having the IBO, that puts you in a position to fight for unifying world titles. But if you lose the IBO, where does that put you? I don't want to be going back and fighting for European or Commonwealth or British titles. Not to say that they're not massive, huge achievements for people, but when you've already achieved it, the achievement comes a little bit less. So, not that I disrespect or disregard them as achievements, no way. But what I will say, I've already done that, and I need to win a world title. World title with unifying is the only thing that I haven't done in my career. So that's obviously my aims.
I'm assuming you're expecting to get through on Saturday, Jazza. How do you do it?
Yeah.
How do you do it?
Yeah, the mandatory answer. Yeah, feeling good, fit, strong, game, and all that. As we say, it wouldn't be funny, Steve. I've never heard no one saying, "Oh, you know what? It's been the worst camp of my life." I don't feel as confident this time. I don't know how to go about it. I'm not too sure if I'll win. I've never heard no one say that, but I would love to actually. But I can't say I'm in that position right now myself. So I'm going to give you the same answer as always. Yeah, I feel good. I'm in the best shape of my life.
For those that don't know, Jazza, you've got a pretty good record, haven't you? And there's some names on that record that you've dispatched, including a certain Leigh Wood. Are they the kind of fights that you want when you get through this, Jazza?
Yeah, well, I don't know what Leigh Wood's doing right now. Is he vacating the title to fight Warrington? What's going on with that? I don't know what their situation is. All I know himself right now is that I need to win this fight. And without that win, looking at anything else, it's stupid. I'd be a fool to be thinking about other fights and all that. I get this one out of the way and I'll do what I've got to do this time, and we'll go from there. You know what I mean? But of course, ask me, do you want to fight for world titles? It's not the man who's got the title. Maybe sometimes you got a little bit of a grudge match, or maybe that there's a little bit more interest because of who the person is. But world title is the goal, and to have all the belts, that is what every fighter wants. So anyone with a belt, that's where I'm looking at.
Good man. Just how close did the Warrington and the Leigh Wood fights get to earlier in the year? Because you had a little bit of a run on social media.
Yeah. Well, when I say running, I saw someone running away. I was the first one with Warrington earlier on in the year. It was halfway through last year. Not Warrington, Leigh Woods. They asked me, do you want to fight? I think they were looking around for an opponent. Didn't have an opponent. It was me or Lara. I said I agreed to it. They chose Lara. Fair play to him. It was a tough fight to take, and he put his balls on the line, and he also come back and he did himself proud. Can't say he didn't. He was amazing. And with as far as Warrington, similar situation. Warrington was looking for an opponent. I think he's. I went looking for. I went to. I had my own journey. I had a little bit of a beer in my bonnet, didn't I, on the social media. That was just because I was on my track. I was on my journey, and then they asked me to fight. I agreed. They agreed. Then they said no, and that's why I was thinking, don't you waste my time. You know what I mean? I think he's a little bit disillusional, any. Warrington, he needs to get with it. He's a name, and that's what he can't accept. That's all he is right now. He's a name, and that's why anyone will fight him. The only reason anyone will fight him is to take a scalp and put that name on the record, not because he's got anything. He's got nothing to offer anybody. Finances, maybe, but there's a world full of fighters also. You know what I mean? He's not the only financial pot there to take. He's not the one with the money. He's just a name. That's all it is. So I was a bit disheartened by his approach when he asked me to fight, and I said yeah, and then he said no, and I was a bit disheartened by it, and that's why I had a baby on it. And I also made it known on social media, because if I never, no one would have known. And then he'd still be doing interviews, what he's saying about like, oh, I couldn't find an opponent in time and all that. Everything was agreed. The only thing that Wayne agreed is the signs on paper. It was even the venues agreed. And they said we couldn't even get an opponent. The venue was good for him, and I was the opponent. You know what I mean? So he's just selling porkies. So that's why I put it out there on social media. Otherwise, no one would ever know. And then people are saying to me, oh, why aren't you fighting no one? Why aren't you getting these big fights and stuff like that? I say, because that's them. You know what I mean? That's what these promoters do. If they're not backing you, they put you down. Ask like, go and ask the big promoters, why aren't your fighters fighting there? And the truth is because, not because it's just not convenient right now. The truth is because I'll beat them. That's why. Ask them what they think of me as a fighter, and they'll tell you the truth. So, but they wear my way around it, and like sort of disregard you. And then what the media and the public don't see is that you're just slipping away because you can't get these big opportunities. You know what I mean? Can't get the big opportunities because you're getting dodged. So it's a catch-22. I've just been disciplined, staying doing what I'm doing, working hard, work my ass off. So Hector Sosa is my opponent, and I'm grateful that somebody like me, from where I'm from in life, has come to defend the IBO World title in top of the bill in Dubai. It's a big thing for me to take something like this. You know what I mean? Not many fighters have ever got to that position in the sport, and I'm very excited to put on a performance and show people what I have been learning all that time when I've been in the gym. Fucking hell, take a breath, guys. I went on for about 20 minutes then.
Have you got the red waistcoat with you?
I have, of course. I've got the worried waistcoat. No one knows what it means. People will even know even less over here, won't they? But yeah, always I wear my worried waistcoat and Salisbury Hill. Come out to Salisbury Hill, no matter where I go. I
always ask you where you got it from, and the story changes every time. The last time I think you said you got it off Duncan Ferguson.
Is that off Duncan Ferguson? Yeah, after the 1986. After the 1986 World Cup.
While we're on that subject, Jazza, were you as bad with your nerves last season as I was with the football?
Oh, it was getting bad, wasn't it?
Oh, mate, I thought we'd gone.
I was just thinking, we can hear the ground from our house. I can hear the ground getting knocked up, the new ground, and it was just like, how are we gonna, if we're gonna stay up? What's going to happen with that big new ground and all that? And it's just madness, wasn't it? It was terrifying, wasn't it? At some stages, bloody hell, what are we gonna do?
Do you have close links with the other Everton fan boxer? Like, do you get on well with Tony Bellew and talk about Everton with him when you get to the ground, or?
Tony's my manager, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, we still talk mostly about boxing. You know what I mean? To be told, like, what do I truly know about football? You know what I mean? I can watch it like you, but I never watch it on the telly and say, why is he not doing that? Why is he not doing that? You know what I mean? That's what I couldn't figure out. I thought we had a good enough team to stay up. what's going on behind closed doors? And like, I don't know, there's madness where it is.
Yeah.
I was thinking, what is going on? Because I can't see the full picture of what's going on with football because I don't understand the sport enough. I don't understand what the truth behind being in a Premiership football team. You know what I mean? So I just couldn't work it out.
Seeing as Tony's your manager, Jazza, is he coming back?
You'll have to ask him that. What I've seen today, he's been playing golf, hasn't he? You see him on the social media today playing golf?
Aye.
I said to him a while ago, you're like the what's his name, Jake Paul of the what Logan Paul is Jake Paul. You're like the Jake Paul of the golfing world. I didn't know he can play. Seen him on that putting away today. Thought, fucking hell, he's got it, hasn't he?
If he comes back, Jazz, I'll not put you on the spot, but he's talking about the guy that beat Alan Barrage. If he asked you for advice, Jazz, what would you say?
I would just say he knows who he is. Like, what can I tell him that he doesn't already know about himself? If he's in the right mind frame, he's still got to go for it. You know what I mean? It's going to be left with the questions. I always say that. You know, when fighters come back, people give them loads. Why are these fighters still fighting? You step into that champion, into his mindset and his body and his physical peak when he's ready to fight for just that one day. Every fighter gets that chance to turn it back and become that superhero for one day, and that's how they feel. You know what I mean? When you come away from a fight and you haven't had to fight for a while, you think, oh, I just want to be back in there because you feel almost superhuman. When you're going into a fight, the whole fight week, everything about it, even the attention that's on you, everything's about you. Even your ego gets inflamed massively and takes a while to come back down, you know what I mean? But once you do come back down, you don't experience that in any other area. It's just a special, like, fighting. I don't think boxing will be around forever, to be honest. I get watered down to the point where people won't even believe that boxing was even happening 100 years ago. That's what I believe. So to step into that fight and to be that champion for one more day, people say they're crazy for fighting again, but I would say that you're crazy not to want to do it again. You know what I mean? You have to put yourself in their mind frame. Bomber knows who he is. He knows who he's capable of. He seems confident that he can beat that fella. That's why he's called him out. He's not a stupid man. He's not desperate to fight. He's a smart man, and so what Bomber sees there by saying that, calling him out, I believe he sees something. Like when he was calling out David A and the old world written him off, he's seen something. He knew that he's seen something. So, you know, if he wants to go for it, as long as he's got his support network that he did have around him, still supporting him, and if they want to go ahead with it, that being his family, the most important support network around there. And he's got his coach, whoever he'll be coaching, don't know if be Dave Colwell, getting a bit carried away, you know, as if he is tough, he's going to fight again. But if he's got the same support network, it can be similar to what it was for him. If he hasn't, probably won't be the same. So if he wants to go for it, I support him 100%, yeah.
Good man. Jazza, what time is it in Dubai?
8:20.
At night?
Yeah.
Right, so I'm just trying to work out the time difference for UK fans to tune into your world title fight on Saturday.
3 hours ahead. It's going to be on Fight TV. Fight TV is an app, is it?
It is, aye.
Or is it a program? Is it on the telly? I don't know.
It's an app, but you can get it on the laptop as well. You can just download it on any computer device, aye.
Yeah, Fight TV, Steve, and anyone who's been supporting me over the years and all that. When you're trying to get shift tickets and tell people to come to the fight in the venue and you want them to come out, you say the same thing as you'd say thank you, I appreciate all the support, but it's not often a fight away, so we don't get the chance to say it when they're not coming to see me. Now they can't come to see me because it's on another continent. I say thank you to everyone for all the support so far. It means a lot. I'm not trying to get you to buy tickets here. I really genuinely believe all the support goes a long way, and I'll forever be grateful. For the people that won't be able to make it to this one, I am sorry, but I will be back home with that title for the big defence or the unification.
Good man, Jazza, and I wish you all the very best of luck on Saturday.
Likewise, thank you for having me on, Dave. You're doing a great job with the channel. Keep it up.
I'll do my best, Jazza. Good luck, fella, and up the fucking toffees.
Up the toffees.
Jazza Dickens, take care, fella. Good luck.
See you Tuesday.